Okay, so welcome to another video. Glad to have you guys here. My name is Seppi, and I'm actually, for the first time, going to be doing a reaction video, like a true reaction video. I have not seen this. The Godzilla vs. Kong TV spot, I believe number 5 has just released, so I'm going to be taking a look at that and see what I think. Couple things going into it. I'm a little nervous because I believe I even said in my trailer review I don't want to really see too much more. So I'm just kind of checking this out to test the waters and see what direction they're going to be taking it in. So hopefully they don't give away too much. But got my headphones in, so let's watch this. Cool shot of Kong there. The music's definitely more like Western blues showdown. That's kind of cool. Very fitting. Oh, shoot. He flipped the whole boat. Digging the music. Oh, that was awesome. Uh-oh. Kong's gonna do it. He's gonna be careful. No, he's not. I love that shot of him pushing him in the water. Oops. Okay, so kind of what I was hoping for. It doesn't seem too drastic of a difference between this trailer and the first one, other than the music obviously was a little bit more, like I said, like showdown type of music, which I thought was a very cool touch. The trailer just kind of touches again on the importance of that girl being the only one Kong will communicate with, which I imagine is how Alexander Skarsgård's character detains Kong, or at least calms him down after being detained. You can see him like rearing up his fist. He looks pretty pissed off, and then the girl shows up. A little bit more of that mid-ocean fight scene between Godzilla and Kong, where it looks like Kong definitely does not come out on top. That is Godzilla's home turf, and flips the boat. Kong's like under the water roaring. That was a really cool shot. I'm glad they're making this feel suspenseful. I feel like in King of the Monsters, I don't want to rag on anything in King of the Monsters, but as far as like the fights went, it never really felt like Godzilla was in any sort of disadvantage with Ghidorah. In fact, technically in the second fight they had, Godzilla wins that fight. It's just for the oxygen destroyer that really screws everything up. The monster fights definitely appeared to be more suspenseful, which I'm definitely here for. The other cool shot was the like in building shot of Godzilla kind of pushing Kong into the other building across the block, which I think it brings hope to the movie that they're still going to do some, perspective shots, I guess you could say, like people watching these titans fight. I definitely want to see more from the ground shots, from inside building shots, things like that. So that was good to see. Very happy about that. Kong getting knocked over, then laying there unconscious as Alexander Skarsgård, and I couldn't tell what other character that was off the top of my head, are like walking up to him. And I initially heard that the little girl that communicates with Kong is not going to have too big of a part, but they are playing her up in the trailers for sure, with her signing "Just Be Careful" to him, which which looks emotional, and I'm glad they're kind of tying that into Kong, that yeah, he's a Titan, but he's a very intelligent Titan and can communicate with people, at least with sign language. So that's awesome that they're tying that in. I hope she is a decently important character for this film. Seems that way. Cool ass shot of Godzilla breathing his atomic breath, like close up in what I'm assuming is Hong Kong, or wherever they're placing it. I think they filmed it in Hong Kong, but I have heard rumors that it's going to actually take place in Tokyo or somewhere else, like for the movie. And regardless, that shot of him with the neon lights in the background roaring his atomic breath looks so cool. I love the glamour shots of Godzilla. And the other thing I noticed was more, I wouldn't say glamour shots of Godzilla, but this little spot is definitely more Godzilla getting punches in. In the first one, it looked like Kong was kind of, running Godzilla through the streets. This one, Godzilla's knocking him over, shows Kong unconscious. Really good imagery of Godzilla in this. I liked it. It didn't feel like a totally drastically different movie like the first King of the Monsters trailer compared to the second King of the Monsters trailer. This definitely still feels like we are getting a cohesive product, a very, well-imagined film. I've heard it's done well in test screenings. There was one other thing I wanted to say. What was it? Hold on, I'm going to watch again. That's right. That's what I wanted to say. We don't see any shots, at least that I could tell, of new scenes. I don't know if it's one of those situations where the first trailer showed us everything there is to see in the film as far as every scene, minus obviously Mechagodzilla appearing at some point. I don't know if that's part of the Neon City battle at night, or if that Kong Godzilla Mechagodzilla fight is a totally different part of the movie we just haven't seen. But it doesn't appear that we've seen anything new, so I'm hoping that just means they're keeping some stuff close to the chest. I don't expect too much more. I mean, the first trailer shows a good chunk of what I imagine the movie's going to be. That initial fight, the Hong Kong fight, some Hollow Earth stuff, and then whatever the Mechagodzilla fight's going to be, unless that even takes place in one of those scenes. This, however, shows what I would say less, and I kind of like that, because if you've seen any of my coverage on Godzilla King of the Monsters, one of my biggest complaints is, while I love adventure movies, I don't necessarily like the globe trotting from they're in Antarctica to 10 minutes later. It feels like, anyways, pacing wise, not even. They're in the Gulf of Mexico, and like they're just bouncing all over the place. So I imagine some of that's going to happen in this film, but I don't want it to be at the level King of the Monsters did it at. So I'm glad they showed a little bit less. That's really all I have to say about it. I hope they don't show too much more. Like I said in my trailer thing, no more, please. Like, don't give anything else away. If they do anything else, the most I hope they show is maybe a clearer shot of Mechagodzilla. But I don't know. I don't even want to see that. I want to see that in theaters. I know about it. That's fine. But I'm waiting to see what that looks like on the big screen, assuming the big screen is open, or at least on my television. I'm waiting to be surprised on that. So yeah, what did you guys think about this trailer? Are you excited for it? Are you more or less excited for it? Do you feel like this has a drastically different tone than the first one? If so, why? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And where do you sit on the whole wanting to see Mechagodzilla revealed in a trailer or TV spot, or just waiting for the film to come out debacle? I guess, I don't know. I'm fearing that they're going to show too much too soon. But where do you sit on that? So like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.